Okay, here's the first flight, almost. Actually, the second flight of the Phantom. Flight of the Phantom. Kind of has a ring to it. Okay, we're going to power up the rotors. Here we go. Ready for flight. Light is blinking. Wind her up. 50% throttle. Get light on her feet. And there she goes. Okay, it's in GPS mode, so it should hover. I'll put it into a hover, and it should just stay there. Back off the throttle a little bit, don't want it climbing. Okay, it's trying to adjust for the wind a little bit, but it should stay in the general vicinity. See it wobble with the wind a little bit. Let me turn the nose a little bit toward us. There we go. Now we go left. Back. Give us a little room. Let's get out over the open space so we don't hit those whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Let's see if it holds the GPS position. Yeah, sort of. It's hunting, it looks like. But it's got a little bit of wind to deal with. Let's bring it back here. I'll have a little closer look at it. Not that close. You can hear the rotors change pitch as they compensate for the wind, but of course one or more of the rotors has to change speed to compensate the time it moves laterally, forward and back. So it's got about 8 minutes on that battery. Well, it's supposed to run 12 or 15. I'm going to give them 8 until I'm really confident. And then it's supposed, what does that look like? No, the battery door isn't open. That's the little thing underneath. If you can see it, underneath the belly is the camera mount. And we're not going to hang the camera on it until we're a little more confident. I say we. I'm talking about me and the helicopter. So we'll do a little... Shit. I hit the throttle again. When I meant to yaw it, just to rotate it. So maybe I'd be just happier letting it hover rather than mess with it too much. Bring it in a little closer. I got the wind at my back. It should. I didn't put a timer on the flight, so I might have to just, I meant to time it for exactly 8 minutes to give myself plenty of leeway. Into the sun, it starts to get hard to see. Of course, you can imagine what it's like if it gets out there a ways. You can really lose orientation quickly. But the only way you got of controlling it is see which way it goes and compensate the other direction if you don't like it. So let's bring it a little bit closer. See if we can hit the car or me. The plastic rotors, but they could do some damage. It's supposed to be in GPS mode, but I'm still controlling it somewhat. Let's just let it hover, see what it does. And I don't have to adjust the throttle very much. If I leave it alone, it's supposed to just hover in that spot, or at the same altitude, keep altitude, but it has no, I don't think, altitude compensation. But there it is, hands off. The wind's died down, so it doesn't have to fight that so much. Now if it loses the battery, it's supposed to just slowly drop and pretty much land. But of course, if you don't have it over a clear spot, it's going to land wherever it has to land. That's pure hands off, has been for however long. And then let's just go that way a little bit, away from me. And then back. And we'll rotate it just slightly, back and forth, yeah. That's where I get in trouble. I try to yaw it, rotate it, and it's like, say it's on the same stick as the throttle, and then I chop the throttle, it starts to go down, I hit the throttle back, it goes all to pieces then. Wow. This is really exciting. Okay, now that red is flashing, and I think that's for the battery, so let's just slowly chop the throttle and just let it descend all on its little own, and chop the throttle. Good landing, Lambert. Jesus, that was great. Good job, Phantom.